is visible. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So uh, I will going to m- talk today on the seminar which is there in your syllabus for third year first semester. Now, this particular seminar we have as a regular practical session subject. Now, wherein we have a continuous assessment of 60 marks, and again, end semester examination it is of 40 marks. So, a huge weightage is decided by the university, and according to that, we will going to carry out this seminar activity. Now, in this first lecture of this seminar, right, I will going to let you know about the exact view what we have towards this seminar, and then I will let you know about how step by step this activity will be carried out throughout the semester. In relation with this, yesterday itself, a separate notice related to seminar is shared on this Microsoft Teams channel. So you please watch out that notice later on, and it is even shared on this Telegram's channel group CSC official. Right. So I will first of all, this being the very first lecture of the seminar, right? I will let you know about the insights of the seminar, that in what perception we are looking towards it, so that you guys also can start looking towards the seminar in the similar perception, and start working on it. Now I am sharing one presentation with you. Yeah. So hopefully this presentation is visible to you. If it is not visible, anyone can tell me in between. Otherwise, I will consider that this is visible to all of you. And I, Pankaj Durole, once again welcome you all in this session, first session of seminar. See, uh, when it comes to delivering a seminar, right? So generally, what perception a newcomer have, that for 10 minutes the seminar will run, and what is more important is who are the people in front of whom I will be delivering the seminar. These are the two important, very important concepts, concerns, which comes in front of the student's eye, right? So uh, I will tell you that in what manner I am thinking uh, about it, right? Even you can uh, tell me your views in between. Anyone can unmute and can talk, right? Not an issue for my class. Now, what happens when it comes to a seminar, right? So, seminar basically uh, in this semester we will be delivering the seminar at the end of the semester. At around the end of the semester, we will be delivering it as a final seminar. But before that, what we will be doing, we will be step by step going through all the steps of seminar. First of all, what happens? It is about topic finalization. Then it comes to uh, presenting the topic, right? then abstract of that topic, then for that topic what literature survey I have done, and then if it is a we will be specifically interested in recent technologies so that you can find out the similar topics, right? And then at last about brief on some technology, and then conclusion, and then presentation, and all these things come afterwards. Now, as far as seminar is concerned, it not only what are the views that we are having with us. So I want to update those views first of all. When it comes to a seminar, right? Uh, First of all, on what new technology I am talking, right? So this seminar will not be like only in the last practical there will be a presentation. No, in regular practicals, uh, the everyone amongst you needs to deliver, and what they will be delivering, that I will let you know through this 1 or 2 lectures, probably in these 15 days, so you have lot of time. So the person who is delivering the seminar, right? So he is probably, or she is probably delivering it on new technology. That's good, right? uh, the people who are listening to the seminar also carries an important role, right? So maybe it can be a higher authority, maybe your friend, your colleague, right? So it can be anyone, right? So there are different roles that are there inside this seminar, that I also have added into this slide. So the new technology the person is delivering should be known to remaining persons. Now, when I am doing this, when I am delivering my seminar, right? So all the people should feel comfortable that they are learning something new. They should think that they are learning something new. This is the another aspect. They should feel comfortable that some of the persons among us might be thinking that I cannot deliver it, right? It will be difficult for me. So they should also get a feeling that my friend is doing this, even I can do it. So such kind of healthy atmosphere should get developed. Now, uh, because again the next person will also have his or her turn, right? So a kind of a positive attitude development should happen through this seminar, right? And those are actual the different aspects of this seminar that I want to actually talk through this presentation. So let us proceed with it slide by slide. See, a seminar is an instructional technique which involves generating a situation for a group to have guided interaction amongst themselves on a theme, which is generally presented to the group by one or more members. So it is a group activity. Now uh, we have actually resolved it that every person will be delivering a separate seminar. So there will be no group formation kind of things in this seminar activity. Right. Seminar basically contribute in our personality development. Right. And those traits will be trying to address through this seminar. So this will be the activity. So there will be when the practicals will start, at that time there will be a separate batch of 15-16 students, right? And in those batches these activities will going to happen, right? So it is a group activity, right? Maybe a person or two might be delivering to others, right? And they are talking on a theme, right? So we will be all of you, right, will be individually choosing a separate recent technology on which they want to deliver a seminar. And I will also going to share the Microsoft form in which you are supposed to give your information, the topic name and abstract in maximum 15 words. So probably today I will do it and I will post it on Teams channel. Now, to define the seminar, it is an instructional technique of higher learning which involves paper reading on a theme and followed by group discussion to clarify the complex aspects of the theme. Now, let us say I want to deliver a seminar to all you people on quantum computing. So I'm taking it as an example. Now, when I want to, let us say I want to deliver you seminar after 15 days. So I may think about quantum computing. I will gather the information about the quantum computing. I will present in proper manner in front of you. Now it may happen that there are many aspects of the quantum computing I may not know after studying about the quantum computing itself. So this is I will say a group activity, right? It is a two-way communication. Seminar, it is always a two-way communication. So here in definition, it is talking like group discussion. Of course, there should be some question raised. There should be some question that the presenter cannot answer. So for presenter even that is a learning step. Delivering a seminar will not close the topic of quantum computing. Depends on the questions of the people. I will also going to becomes my responsibility to search on the aspects of that topic which I haven't focused on yet, and I will came to know it only when the people will going to ask the question, right? And according to that, the topic will become more simpler for all of us. So delivering a seminar, it is not an individual's responsibility, but it is a responsibility of the listeners also. Now, it involves paper reading. So paper reading means, so guys, what you will be doing, let us say quantum computing. So related to quantum computing, I will find out one or two research papers, right? So general information you will going to find out, right? What is the most simple thing the people will do? Quantum computing plus PPT, do it on Google, download it, read only the contents of the PPT and present it in front of the people, right? So it is my request to you that try to search some information on website, on some through some papers, maybe some videos if you want to watch related to that technology, that you please watch, right? So this is what is the seminar, right? It is a technique of higher learning, right? So in higher learning, we have higher responsibilities, not like the responsibilities of the lower classes like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Now, are you getting what I'm talking, friends? Can anybody respond?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes. So let us move ahead, and this is the topic of my interest to tell you the objectives of the seminar. आता ह्या ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह मध्ये दोन ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह इथं आहेत, एक आहे कॉग्निटिव्ह, दुसरा आहे अफेक्टिव्ह. तर कॉग्निटिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह हा आहे की जो लॉजिकल पार्टवर फोकस करतो, आणि अफेक्टिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह हा ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आहे जो इमोशनल पार्टवर फोकस करतो. जसं की डिलिव्हरिंग अ सेमिनार म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये बऱ्याच गोष्टी इन्व्हॉल्व असणार आहेत. तर कॉग्नेटिव्ह मध्ये काय असेल की बाबा माझा कन्सेप्ट काय आहे, टेक्निकली मी तो कसा प्रेझेंट करतोय, आणि बस. आणि बाकी ज्या तुमच्या बिहेवियरल टेक्निक्स आहेत किंवा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल, बॉडी लँग्वेज, आय टू आय कॉन्टॅक्ट, जो आता इथं तर पॉसिबल नाही आहे, परंतु ते कॉन्फिडन्स लेवलवरून समजतं की त्या मुलांनी किंवा त्या मुलीने तो किती प्रिपेअर केलेला आहे, तो झाला कॉग्नेटिव्ह. आणि अफेक्टिव्ह मध्ये मी ज्या गोष्टीवर तुम्हाला बोलत होतो की मी जर एखादी गोष्ट प्रेझेंट करतोय तर माझ्या डोक्यामध्ये हे नसलं पाहिजे की मला 4 लोकांवर इम्प्रेशन पाडायचंय. अफेक्टिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्हचा एक माझं जे अंडरस्टँडिंग आहे ते तुम्हाला सांगतो मी फक्त. तर माझं हे असं ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह असलं पाहिजे की बाबा मी एक कन्सेप्ट बनवलेला आहे, तो एक चांगला मला वाटतो मी सर्वांसमोर प्रेझेंट करतोय, त्याच्यासाठी मी सिन्सिअर एफर्ट्स घेतलेले, आणि मुलांना तो समजावा, सर्वांना समजावा. बाकीच्यांनी जर प्रश्न विचारले तर त्यांनी माझ्यावरचे ग्रजेस काढण्यासाठीच प्रश्न विचारले, तर असं काही आपल्या डोक्यात विचार यायला नको. तर हे सगळे अफेक्टिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह मध्ये येतं. आपण काय करू आता ते वी विल डिस्कस इट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ द स्लाइड्स, राइट? सो इन that case the things will be more clear. So let us come to cognitive objectives. So what are the cognitive objectives? First, to develop the higher cognitive abilities, that is analysis, synthesis and evaluation. आता ह्याच्यामध्ये काय आहे की ॲनालिसिसचा अर्थ असा होतो, जर मला क्वांटम कम्प्युटिंगबद्दल एखादं प्रेझेंटेशन द्यायचं असेल, तर ते फायनल प्रेझेंटेशन तर माझं सेमिस्टरच्या शेवटी असेल. त्याच्यामुळे मला क्वांटम कम्प्युटिंगबद्दल लगेच या 15 दिवसात समजलं पाहिजे असं काही नाही आहे. इट विल रन थ्रू आउट द सेमिस्टर. 2-3 महिन्यामध्ये मला क्वांटम कम्प्युटिंग चांगलं समजेल. हे तुम्ही आधी डोक्यात ठेवा तुमच्या टेक्नॉलॉजीबद्दल. तर ॲनालिसिसमध्ये काय आहे, ॲनालिसिस आणि सिंथेसिस ह्या एकमेकांच्या अपोजिट टर्म्स आहे. ॲनालिसिसमध्ये आय go for dividing the information into different parts, and in synthesis I am collecting them as a group. This is the meaning of analysis and synthesis. Analysis म्हणजे काय की मी थोडी थोडी इन्फॉर्मेशन गॅदर करणार आहे क्वांटम कम्प्युटिंग बद्दल. सध्या मी काय गॅदर करेल की जनरली क्वांटम कम्प्युटिंग काय असतं, राईट? मला त्याचं प्रेझेंट करायचं आहे. आता त्या गाईडलाईन्समध्ये पण आम्ही सांगितलेलं आहे की एक तुम्हाला 4 ते 5 स्लाइड्स बनवायचे आहेत. तर analysis, in the analysis what I will going to do, I will going to first of all only study about the abstract of that quantum computing. Then I will going to download one paper which I found it is beautiful, nice, or not only the paper but some contents of the website. It can be a video, right? So this is what the information gathering. And then I will going to yeah, after doing this I will going to find out the fruitful information out of that, and I will going to recollect it, means the information which is important for me as an individual. Quantum computing is the concept, but now I am presenting it, no? So what I feel about that, what I have learned about that quantum computing, the important part of that from the websites, different websites I will going to gather. I will have 1 or 2 papers. So from that 1 or 2 papers, what I have gathered, video I will going to watch, some videos I will going to watch. From that video, what I have understood, that I will going to extract, maybe in terms of paragraphs, right? Uh, so that complete information now I will going to prepare as a report. So here the synthesis will come in the picture. Synthesis. So after analysis, the synthesis will come. Now my Word document will be around 35 to 50 pages, right? Now what the next step, this is the part which we will going to take care of, right? The faculties, maybe for your class and maybe for another class, right? So evaluation. So for one class I will be there, from for another class there will be another faculty. So they will going to evaluate this throughout the semester. So this is our lookout. But we will going to do these things for our topic. Next, to develop the ability of responding, that is valuing and organizing, etc. So yes, we will think that the responsibility which is given to us through this seminar, right? So it is not only limited with some marks, right? So all the time if we will think about the marks, probably the skills environment will not happen, right? The skills development may not happen, right? So what we need to do, so we need to develop the ability of responding, that is valuing and organizing, right? Maybe for ourselves, maybe for others. To develop the ability of keen observation, experience, feeling, and to present them effectively. Now it is yeah, when the persons are presenting, right? So at a time only one person will present, let us say about the topic. So other people will say that now my turn is not there. My roll number is, for example, 36004. Now I'm giving you example. I don't know who is 36004. I'm giving you example. So one will take 10 to 15 minutes, two will take more 10, 15 minutes. So after half an hour, in last 10, 15 minutes, my number will be there. So where is the keen observation? We are not keenly observing ourselves when we are doing our own activities, and we are not even keenly observing others. Then how we will develop as an individual? Because this seminar activity, I want to do it like, or rather we need to do it like a team working in some firm software organization. And in software organization, what happens? The HR person or the team leader has that responsibility only, that whether the listeners and speakers are doing their activity in presentation specifically. So listeners also should listen, na? So seminar, it is not only like that I am delivering it. So just I am delivering it and you are not listening to it. So what is the meaning? Now let us say my class is going on. So the people might be listening or might not be listening. In class at least I can observe. But now those who are listening, they will get what I want to talk. Others will not going to get what I am talking. So we need to develop the ability of keen observation, and this keen observation ability will help you not now, but when you will pass out, when you will go in the organization, at that time you will observe that in few years you will be promoted to some good position. And why? Because of the keen observation. And keen observation, when the person starts doing it, right? So it is not only for others, the person observes himself or herself also. And when we start observing ourselves, we progress. This is the very simple process. So to develop the ability of keen observation, experience, feeling, and to present them effectively, like the topic which we are actually presenting. So see what happens when the person is delivering. No, at that time the person who are listening are allotted for that time for that class only. So they can't do any another activity. So at least for that 45 minutes, try to experience, feel what the person is talking about. Probably you will get some new insights about new topics, right? You will get some good ideas. You will learn that how fantastically the person is presenting something you will learn out of it. It will not happen that you will not learn out of that, right? So this time is for both the person who is presenter and who is observer. Now, to develop the ability to seek clarification and defend the ideas of others effectively. म्हणजे मला आता एखादा प्रश्न पडला, एखाद्याने काही प्रेझेंट करतोय, तर मग मी त्याला विचारलं पाहिजे क्लॅरिफिकेशनसाठी, आणि वाटल्यास तुम्ही त्याला प्रिसाईज करा ना. तुमचे काही पर्सनल असतील काही ग्रजेस, तर त्याला सांगा की मी माझ्या क्युरिओसिटी आहे म्हणून मी प्रश्न विचारतोय. मग तो म्हणेल की विचारा बाबा प्रश्न. प्रश्न विचारायचा, मग क्लॅरिफाय होऊन जाईल ती गोष्ट. किंवा मॅक्झिमम ऑल ऑफ यू आर फ्रेंड्स, राईट? सो यू कॅन डायरेक्टली आस्क. कारण आता तुम्ही ह्या वेळेस जर ह्या गोष्टी नाही विचारल्या, तर तुम्ही तुमच्या प्रोफेशनल लाईफमध्ये ह्या गोष्टी करण्यासाठी जास्त वेळ लावताल. बऱ्याच जणांचं असं असतं की मी प्रश्न विचारता विचारता ते प्रश्न राहून जातात, आणि ते मग 3 वर्षानंतर लक्षात येतात, अरे यार, हा प्रश्न मी तेव्हाच विचारला असतं तर, तेव्हाच मी प्रेझेंट केलं असतं तर, तेव्हाच मी अजून चांगलं प्रेझेंट केलं असतं तर. क्लॅरिफिकेशन काही प्रॉब्लेम नाहीये, कारण एव्हरीवेअर इट इज अ टीम वर्क. म्हणजे फक्त तुम्ही टीम मेंबर म्हणून तुम्हालाच गरज नाही, समोरच्याला पण गरज असते. तर त्याच्यामुळे तुम्ही क्लॅरिफिकेशन करू शकता. आणि म्हणजे काय होतं की जो समोरचा प्रेझेंट करतोय ना, तर माझा त्याच्यामध्ये पर्पज हा आहे की सी, दिस इज द टाइम वेअर व्हॉट वी कॅन डू, वी कॅन ट्राय टू डेव्हलप आर ओन abilities. This is the time, this is the actual time, pre-final year. So you are in the pre-final year. So you can work on those skills where you feel that now I should actually work. आत्ताच तो टाइम आहे. कारण when you will pass out, no, you will find very less people, though those are actually thinking good about you. In your professional life, everyone is worried about their own development, about showing their own development. So they and again pulling the legs of others. So they people are busy because they don't have that particular they might not have learned those aspects in their education. So to develop a open mindset will help all of us to grow in our life. All the time I should think that what new I can do, how better I can do, right? And it will not happen by individual thinking. I need to connect the people with my thinking, maybe by showing them, maybe with talking or without talking, right? There are so many things I can do for developing myself. So if I will connect with the people, so I will understand what good they are doing, how they are doing, and to defend the ideas of others effectively. म्हणजे आता एखाद्याने आयडिया प्रेझेंट केली, मग त्याची आयडिया चांगली आहे, कशी चांगली आहे, मग हे बाकीच्यांनी पण सांगायला पाहिजे ना. आता ते जर त्यांनी ते ऐकलं त्याच्या त्या सेमिनारमध्ये, तर ते सांगतील. नाही त्यांनी ऐकलंय थोडं, सांगताय खूप, मग असं पण नाही जमणार, राईट? मग आणि त्याची आयडिया आपल्याला डिफेंड पण करता यायला पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, तुम्ही क्रॉस करा, क्रॉस करणं चांगली गोष्ट आहे, पण डिफेंडही करा ना. डिफेंड केल्यावर तुमच्यामधला जो फ्रेंडशिपचा जो पॅरामीटर आहे तो जास्त डेव्हलप होईल डिफेंड केल्यामुळं. आणि ऑफकोर्स डिबेट असायलाच हवी. डिबेट असल्याशिवाय त्याच्यातून आपल्याला चांगलं गोष्टी त्याच्यातून निघणार नाहीत. पण डिफेंड आपल्याला आयडिया, आपल्याला जर एखाद्याला क्रॉस करता येतं तर आपल्याला एखाद्याला डिफेंड पण करता यायला पाहिजे. नाउ अफेक्टिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. टू डेव्हलप द फिलिंग. आता अफेक्टिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह, जसं की मी तुम्हाला जस्ट नाउ आय टोल्ड यू दॅट कॉग्निटिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह focuses on the logical development, right? And it is about the emotional development, right? Specifically I'm saying the word emotional development, right? Because emotions play very important part in an individual. We are human beings, we are not machines. Machines do not have emotions, and so humans will grow, machines will not. So to develop the feeling to tolerate the opposite ideas of others. So to develop the feeling to tolerate the opposite ideas of others. So tolerance. Now tolerance we will going to inculcate through this seminar to develop the feeling of cooperation, right? टू डेव्हलप द इमोशनल स्टॅबिलिटी अमंग्स द पार्टिसिपंट ऑफ द सेमिनार. म्हणजे त्यांना वाटलं पाहिजे की यार आपण प्रश्न विचारायला पाहिजे. दे शुड फील दॅट मच कम्फर्टेबल. म्हणजे जेव्हा आपण त्याच्यामध्ये पूर्ण कम्फर्टेबली तो डिलिव्हर करू तेव्हा ते त्यांना तसंही वाटेल. अँड दे विल गोइंग टू आस्क टू acquire a good manner of putting the questions and to answer the questions of others effectiveness, right? So these are some parameters that that I have already told you, that such kind of feeling we will try to develop through this seminar, right? And of course I will going to monitor it, so that I will take care that as a class we are generating some good output out of that. Not only the topics, good topics will come that you will of course do, right? You are already doing so many good stuffs related to your engineering, right? Maybe in terms of technical, maybe in terms of non-technical aspects, right? And through this seminar we'll going to uh, focus on these both the objectives, cognitive as well as affective objectives, so that it will help every individual, right? In their final years, probably in their professional life. Now are you understanding, guys? Hello, are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
meanwhile, okay, thank you. Meanwhile, if you want to talk anything, you can unmute yourself and can talk, as I have already told you. Now, when it comes to a seminar, right? So there are some roles which will be there. In organizing a seminar, the following roles are performed: organizer, president or chairman, participant and observer, right? What are those? See, organizer, right? The responsibility of an organizer is to plan and prepare the whole program of the seminar, right? To decide the theme, assign the parts of the theme to different person, right? And he decides that who will be the speaker. So I will going to organize this seminar, right? And I'm preparing a proper program for this seminar, deciding the theme. The theme, as I have already told you, individual will be finding out the seminar topics on recent technologies, how the delivery will be, right? Probably from September, right? When we will actually start with our practicals, the delivery will be like, first of all, the topic will be presented, right? Then I will going to finalize that topic, right? Or another faculty, right? Then abstract will be presented by the person. Then literature survey will be presented, right? Then brief about that technology will be presented. So after presenting the abstract, so to present the abstract, even you have at least 15 days. After presenting the abstract, then you will present about the literature survey. So in between that, you will at least get 3 to 4 weeks. At least you will get 3 weeks. So you will have a lot of time with you. So comfortably you can prepare. Just feel free in this class of seminar to talk, right? And you will going to do about literature survey. Then after literature survey, brief on technology. Again, it will take a time because this seminar will run throughout the semester. So for an individual, the responsibility is very less. Assign the parts of the theme to different persons, right? And yeah, speaker will be who, that I will going to tell you. President direct the whole program and keeps the discussion on the theme of the seminar. So see, themes of the seminar, I have addressed it like, cognitive and affective objective. So this is my actual and the this is the theme, cognitive objectives and the affective objectives that should get fulfilled throughout your topic's presentation. And that is the basic theme, and that is decided by our head of the department. So role of the president, right? So he have already decided this particular theme, and we will be working on this theme. Now you people, role of the speaker. So they prepare the topic thoroughly, I hope, and Xerox copies of the papers are prepared and distributed amongst the participants before the commencement of the topic, so that participants should also prepare themselves for the topic. Oh my God. So in this case of online learning, teaching learning, this will not be there. But in organization, this do happen, so that 10 to 15 persons are there. In our case also, there are 10 to 15 person, right? So some information is given to them. Like the teacher says that before coming to my class, students at least look at that topic and then come to the class. So it is like that only. The participants should be aware about the topic on what the person wants to present. So this happens so that a proper communication happens. So when the person is speaking, nobody asks questions after his seminar is delivered. So why they don't ask the question? Because they might not be aware about the topic, right? They may not be interested. And the third is they are worried about themselves, what I will going to present after him or her. So 99% cases, so they are worried that what I will going to talk in my presentation, he is doing, she is doing. What about me? So they don't ask. The speaker should be ready to define the questions. So we will try to do it, right? One or another question, maybe or may not be. So don't worry about that. I'm just telling you that this is what is the what seminar means. Participants should be well acquainted with the theme. Yes, when they will be acquainted, when they know the topic, right, we will be making the use of OneDrive, right, and where we will try to put the information. So I have not yet decided. I will let you know how to gather the information. So, participants should be well acquainted. Yes, after the topic finalization, I will prepare the list, will show it to you in channel. They should appreciate the performance of the speaker. They should be able to put questions and seek clarification. And there are few number of participants for the seminar. Now, role of the observer. So in this case, for my practical sessions, right, I may send my link uh, to some another faculty, maybe HOD sir, maybe director sir, and they can directly join to any of the class which is going on. And this is actually possible with these teams. So maybe I'm talking and some person have been directly yeah, of course, from the organization, of course, from that team, right? So the person who is a part of the organization, right? So but I'm not expecting, but have joined, right? So the person can join as a guest or observer, right? Or maybe I will going to invite them to what? To observe the activity. The purpose is to observe the activity, that we are doing something good, and something good out of it we will try to generate. Now, this is the procedure of the seminar, right? Uh, now, what happens generally, it is not just a 15 minutes of the duty seminar, right? So there are a lot of aspects which are involved into this seminar that I mean to tell you. So, organizer selects the theme and organize the seminar. Chairman conducts the activities of the seminar and directs the seminar on the theme. Speaker speaks about the theme. Group discussion will happen, and it is very easily possible with these teams. Anybody can talk, anybody can put their views, right? Participant seeks the clarification and put the question. Observer, yes, this is the similar type of steps that we have already focused on. Now, this is the probably last part of the seminar, and I'm around to about to end my class now with the types of seminar, right? So, mini, main, national, international. So, can anybody tell me out of these four types, which type we will be doing in this third year?
Mini seminar.
Okay, anybody else?
Mini seminar.
Atharva, mini seminar. Okay, mini seminar. अजून
मिनी सेमिनार.
Okay, very good, बरोबर. You have given me a simple and correct answer. Mini seminar we will be doing, and what is this mini seminar? See, a seminar organized to discuss a topic in a class is known as mini seminar. So our class will be of 15 students. It depends on your batch size. Right, so you will not be talking about in front of all the 71 or 72 students. Main seminar. So such seminars are organized in department level. Like I am presenting myself on quantum computing in front of my colleagues. Right, so department level, right, or institute level in front of other department staff members, or maybe a student is presenting, right, maybe in some Vishwakarma hall, maybe in some that CV Raman hall. Because since so many days you are not in college, I'm reminding you that what are our halls where we do regularly perform our activities 201, 20211, right? So main seminar. national seminar organized by an association at national level, and international seminar like that seminar which was delivered by that Vivek Bindra, right? You might have listened that webinar on how to start a startup on 15th August. Have you listened that? Anybody? How to start a startup by Vivek Bindra, and I think at 12 he have started, and 2 to 2:30 he have finished. So such kind of seminars by a person uh, who have a lot of followers, or some organization, right? Their people are delivering the seminar, can be considered as international seminar. Advantages: स्टिम्युलेशन ऑफ थिंकिंग, विचारांना आपल्या चालना मिळते. टॉलरन्स ऑफ अदर्स व्ह्यू डेव्हलप, सहनशक्ती आपली वाढते. कॉपरेशन विथ अदर्स, कॉपरेशन आपण एकमेकाला करावं असं वाटतं आपल्याला. जर तो मला कॉपरेट करतोय तर मी पण त्याला कॉपरेट करतो ना, असं वाटतं. त्याच्यामुळे ते कॉपरेशन हे आधी आपल्याकडून आलं पाहिजे, नंतर समोरच्यांकडून ते ऑटोमॅटिक येतं. आणि त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं, ओपननेस ऑफ आयडिया ऑकर्स. किंवा माझ्याकडे चांगली आयडिया आहे, पण मला काय वाटतं ती आयडिया खूप खूप कॉन्फिडेन्शियल असली पाहिजे. पण ती कॉन्फिडेन्शियल ठेवून फायदा काय? ती 4 लोकांना कळली तर पाहिजे ना. मग मग तुलाही कळेल की बाबा त्यांच्याकडेही तुझ्यासारख्याच सिक्युअर्ड आयडियाज, खूप चांगल्या चांगल्या आयडियाज आहेत, त्यांनी प्रोटेक्ट करून ठेवले आहेत, त्याही त्या डिलिव्हर करतील आपल्यासमोर. रिप्रेझेंट्स द नॉर्म्स ऑफ बिहेवियर. येस, दे आर इम्पॉर्टंट वेन वी आर टॉकिंग विथ ईच अदर, and it helps in growth. It has a great instructional values, and this is actually a natural way of learning. Now whatever I have delivered throughout this 40-45 minutes, right, this is the natural way of learning. I have not told you anything very different. This is the normal thing which everybody knows, and which everybody does. Limitation: it cannot be organized on all the contents of the subject matter, right? एखादा कुठला तरी एक individual topic आपल्याला घ्यायचा आहे, right? Technique cannot be used in all the levels of the education. Yeah, it is fine. Maybe branch to branch the scenario will vary. And finally, I want to conclude it. Seminar is a method of teaching mostly used for higher education. It is an instructional technique which involves the paper reading theme. It includes the group discussion to clarify the complex aspects of the theme. The students learns to develop the ability of keen observation, of experience, and feeling of tolerance to others' opposite ideas. Yeah, that is what we have actually did. So yes, 1 minute is remaining, and if you have, or if you want to talk anything, you can talk, or you can ask me some questions.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Akshat. Okay, so have you got the idea of seminar, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will stop here, and we will continue the discussion in the next class. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you.